Greetings everyone, welcome back to my channel this evening. Here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. Lawmakers in Congress are looking into cutting funding for Social Security and Medicare in order to reduce the nation's ballooning budget deficit. President Joe Biden is criticizing Republican lawmakers for their lack of support for more crisis relief. The two winners of this week's $75 Amazon gift card giveaway are Carolyn Reed and Rosemary Esposito. Congratulations to both of you. Remember everyone, next Friday evening, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and please leave a comment below. Thank you so much everyone. The IRS has announced that the tax refunds on 2020 unemployment benefits should begin to be deposited into taxpayer bank accounts. But the deposits still have not materialized for many, angering those who are counting on those funds. There is an estimated 10 million people who will receive unemployment insurance tax refunds as part of the American Rescue Plan signed into law by President Biden back in March. Many Americans are relying on that money to pay for rent and other bills. A spokesperson for the IRS said only that the refunds are ongoing through the summer. They did not confirm whether or not any payments have actually been made. The Internal Revenue Service is currently finishing up on sending out the third round of stimulus payments, as well as processing normal tax returns from the 2019 and 2020 tax seasons, all with fewer workers than in previous years. It is also preparing to send out the first round of the Advanced Child Tax Credit in July. The IRS definitely needs to be better organized. There are millions of Americans that are anxiously waiting to receive their money to pay for basic necessities. Now, according to Yahoo Finance, AARP believes that Congress should reject any effort by lawmakers to slash funding for Social Security and Medicare in order to reduce the nation's ballooning budget deficit. In a news release, the group said, targeting Social Security and Medicare to pay down the national debt is the wrong approach and is strongly opposed by older Americans, regardless of the party affiliation. It also noted that 85% of individuals aged 50 or older strongly oppose slashing those benefits in order to help reduce the budget deficit. There is a group of conservative Republicans that recently called for cutting $14 trillion in spending over the next decade in order to help offset the nation's unprecedented level of spending. The Republican Study Committee, a conservative GOP House caucus, proposed a budget last week that would slash $2.5 trillion from current Medicare projections, $3.3 trillion from other health care programs, including Medicaid, and trim $3.5 trillion from other mandatory social safety programs. Discretionary spending would drop by $3.5 trillion under the proposed budget, which is just crazy. AARP said, while older Americans care about the nation's long-term fiscal health, we also know they want to make sure the promises made to all Americans regarding Social Security and Medicare are honored. Indeed, Social Security and Medicare had little to do with the recent run of debt and deficits in the wake of this crisis. The recent exorbitant level of spending caused the nation's deficit to surge to a record-shattering $1.7 trillion for the first half of the 2021 fiscal year. The deficit for the first half of the budget year from October through March was up from $743.5 billion in the year-ago period. So everyone, what do you think the federal government should do about the national debt? I would really love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. President Joe Biden went to Cleveland to promote his jobs plan and took a moment to criticize Republicans who voted against his stimulus relief bill and have since promoted it to their constituents. During his remarks at a local community college, Biden said, "My Republican friends in Congress, not a single one of them voted for the rescue plan. I'm not going to embarrass any one of them, but I have here a list about how back in their districts, they're bragging about the rescue plan. But I'm happy they know that it benefited their constituents." The $1.9 trillion stimulus relief package plan became law in March, after passing with no Republican votes. Some Republican lawmakers have since promoted specific programs of the law to their constituents, including its restaurant relief program and grants for community recreation centers, leading to accusations of hypocrisy from Democrats. The president urged Republican lawmakers not to get in the way of what we need to do. Democrats on the House Ways and Means Committee have already sent a letter to President Biden calling for a fourth stimulus check. The letter read, "Families and workers should not have to worry about whether they'll have enough money to pay for essentials in the months ahead, as the country continues to fight a global pandemic and recession. A fourth and fifth check could keep an additional 12 million Americans out of poverty. Combined with the effects of the American Recovery Plan, direct payments could reduce the number in poverty in 2021 from 44 million to 16 million.
You make up 1% of the population. You're defending 99% of the rest of us. And we owe you. But you do your job so gracefully, you hardly ever say anything about what you're doing. But it matters. It matters to your families for that time we're sitting across from an empty chair at the kitchen table, and the dining room table, for those birthdays or Christmases or holidays where they're gone. You know, there's a famous English poet who said, "They also serve who only stand and wait." Also serve, only stand and wait. We're going to update our security stance and turn our forces to the threats that will dominate our future to ensure the security of the American people for decades to come. But we'll never, ever, ever forget the terrible cost that we've paid as a nation. Many of you likely have lost friends and colleagues in Afghanistan and Iraq. I know this is personal to you, especially as you head into Memorial Day weekend. We as a nation will always remember and pay tribute to those we lost. After I announced my decision to end the war in Afghanistan, the first thing I did was visit Section 60, Arlington National Cemetery. I've spent more time with President Xi of China than any world leader has, for 24 hours of private meetings with him, with just an interpreter, 17,000 miles traveling with him in China and here. He firmly believes that China, before the year 3035, is going to own America.
However, the letter does not mention a dollar amount, but lays out the great possibility of 2 additional rounds of relief. So everyone, that is the end of the video for this evening. I truly hope you found this video helpful. Next Friday evening, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and please do leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very, very blessed Friday evening.